Essentially across the flat line right now. As we say, the trading volumes are very, very thin. The Dow, the S&P and NASDAQ just slightly lower, essentially flat. Alissa Coram joins me now to talk about this. Alissa, as we look ahead to 2025, could the volatility still be there?
Hey, Ashley, great to be with you. Yeah, I do think so, and that's for a couple of reasons. First, let's add a little context here to the current moment. If you go back to December 18th, we had a Fed-induced thrashing in the market, right? The NASDAQ down 3.6%, the S&P down 3%, the Russell down over 4%. And usually when you get a bad break like that, it takes the market a little while to heal. If you think about August, I mean, we saw a big crash almost, and it took a little while to heal. This isn't that bad, but you do get that volatility a little while after that. I also think, if you think about the run-up to what happened in mid-December, we had 6 weeks of fantastic gains. You had stocks like Tesla go from 280 to 480, AppLovin go from 160 to 420. So when you have those incredible moves, you do need a little bit of a digestion. And so the silver lining here is, for investors, we could be getting new buying opportunities, but the volatility short term could mean that could take a little while to play out. I'm waiting for things to calm down after the first week of January, where we could see, because of the fantastic gains investors have had, then push off their selling into the new year for tax reasons.
So as you look into your crystal ball, Alissa, what do you think the top performing stocks could be of 2025?
So I think artificial intelligence, that has to be front and center for investors, right? If we look at the top 3 performing S&P 500 stocks of 2024, that could provide some clues, right? We had Vistra, that was AI power, so a little bit of AI adjacent, Palantir, AI software, and then NVIDIA, of course, AI chips. So I do think as those monetization opportunities in AI continue to proliferate, of course, with the backing of an administration that's going to focus more on innovation, deregulation, and tax cuts, I do think that AI, anything in that theme, but of course you want to focus on the leaders within AI.
See, but a lot of commentators, Alissa, will say, the gains are too narrow. To be more healthy, we need to see a broadening of the market. If that's the case, where else could we see growth other than the big AI tech names?
Yeah, that's a really good point. I mean, if it's an easy money market, right, it's hard to mess it up with your stock picks. But if you do see that narrowness in the breadth, it does require a little bit more skill and luck in stock picking. But I think what helps with that, if you focus on companies that are outperforming the market, right, that increases your odds of success, in my view and in my experience. If you're buying something that's already headed in the right direction and outperforming, you usually see a continuation of that strength. Look again at the winners of 2024, but also the strong fundamentals. So you want to see double-digit or even triple-digit growth, and even better to see acceleration in the top and bottom line. So if you're looking for stocks outside of AI, I would start with looking at, okay, what are the stocks that have the standout technicals and fundamentals as well? And that could be in any sector. Sometimes you'll find those hidden gems. Right.
Great advice. And great to have you with us, Alissa Coram. Alissa,
thanks so much.
Happy New Year to you, and thank you for being with us.
Happy New Year.
Good stuff.
Thank you.
All right.